And then it just asks like, can I get happy ending as well? And the woman changes her look, looks at him in a very like raunchy way, and went silent. He's like, $25 extra. You know, something like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah. In many cities, law enforcement agencies have linked prostitution to organized crime, like drug use, violent crime, and stuff like that. That prostitution is always a part of those. It's always a part of those businesses, and prostitution seems to be the easiest one to track for now because you have to display your girl somehow, and a physical meeting needs to happen for prostitution to take place. And being that it's the easiest to track for now, if they legalize it and they can no longer raid brothels, they won't be able to catch some of the more heinous crime organizations.
I think that makes sense. But I also see like a loophole in that, right? But I feel like for the most part, that seems like the only point that is grounded in a way in all these things that you've read so far, right? Because for sure, I believe that criminal organizations use this a lot. And yeah, when it's legal, it's then a lot difficult to, but we could argue the same for nightlife. A lot of nightlife businesses like nightclubs are also doing this, and nightclubs are still legal and they still move money through that, right? So
You can make the same argument for cam girls like OnlyFans again.
exactly.
And for example, this is one of the arguments they're using against the Andrew Tate boys, right? A lot of people are saying if they're capable or if they had a business with cam girls, then more things must be going on in the background.
Not necessarily.
Absolutely. I'm with you, but that's a connection that they're making. Again, it flaws the whole point. It flaws the whole point. I think it's time that they revisit it. Yeah? There's a lot of back and forth happening with human rights movement and different lobbies, yeah, because they want more protection for sex workers. They want to reduce trafficking through transparency. So basically everything that you've talked about. Because now that it's illegal, for example, that one on health, it's illegal now. Now prostitutes are doing, I've seen some American cities with prostitutes on the streets. There's some videos on YouTube. It
I
looks
know,
like
I've
those
seen some of
GTA
those,
drug infested.
Yeah.
It looks terrible. That
Looks-
shouldn't be.
It looks dirty,
Right?
man.
That should be packaged and treated better. Because then those ones now they will spread STIs for sure. I look at it and I'm thinking, touching them alone, I will get sick. Look, being in the space, I will get sick.
Yeah.
Now there's another way they also do it, right? And this is where the happy ending massage thing became a thing. And I saw a video of one guy that was just showing how it works. He went into one of these Asian massage parlors.
Yeah.
And, it was like, oh, I want that type of massage. And then it just asked, like, can I get happy ending as well? And the woman changes her look, looks at him in a very, like, raunchy way, and went silent. He's like, $25 extra. Yeah. Something like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Now, I have a question for you. I have a scenario for you.
Yeah.
Let's say you have had like 3 months, you have been super busy. You've not been able to link up with some girls. The stuff inside is like super full. You might even puke sperm at some point. Like you're full, like super full, and you're like, you know what? Because it's legal in Germany, you being that you came from Germany, you need to explore something, and you decided you can't fly to Nevada, so you decided to, check some of these Asian massage parlors, right? Now, you have done your negotiation, Asian massage parlor. Keep in mind, Asian, yeah? Asian. This girl comes out, she's laying like she's, poof. She starts the massage. She's like, okay, take off your pants and everything. Everything is going well. Everything is going well. You agreed to a price. In fact, you paid. Now, this is a key point. You have paid. She gets there. She is about to start, touching the big man. Outside.
Yeah.
Outside. What do you do? How do you move forward from there? The police is outside. It's a massage parlor as well. Keep in mind. But you ever ask for a separate interesting package, you know? What do you do?
So that would mean that the lady actually was working undercover, right? That's the assumption.
No, she's not undercover. They just got raided. You paid already, but you have not gotten the, you know, she. What are you doing,
I'm
man?
definitely denying everything. I mean, you didn't catch me in the act, right? So, no,
A black man with American police, they
No-
will knock you something.
no
You
face,
didn't
no
catch me in
case.
the act.
No face, no case, bro.
So you're staying, you're not jumping out and running or something. Yes.
I mean, if there's no way to do that, right? But if there's an exit or like a way to get, definitely you you have to run for your life, right? But if that's not
But
the
then
case,
if you run, they now feel like, oh, you must be doing something wrong.
then if you choose running, yeah, if you get caught, I think that's a worse outcome than actually denying the fact that, you know what, yeah, nothing. I mean, you have to get naked for massages, right? So
So let's say they finished that, you didn't get your massage for that day. Keep in mind you are already paid. Are you going back to get what you have paid for? Keep in mind, like, you're peak like this, and this Asian girl is lank. Asian.
bro, man, I'm not going back, man. I'm just like this. I'm all right. Yeah, I'll be fine because I feel like that should definitely be traumatizing to really know that you just escaped something. That
The whole craving will go away.
not
You're
necessarily
fine for another
but
6
I
months.
think the nervous
Okay.
system would then take over rather than the whatever response, the sexual system. So,
Yeah, but then say 5 days later, everything has calmed down. They call you and be like, Mr. Ibrahim, we're so sorry, that never happens. We don't know. I think some people just said some false thing. We're absolutely fine with the police now.
if I was
we know
rich
that
enough,
you've paid. We know that you have paid for your service
yeah,
because you went to a good massage parlor. You actually went to a well-branded massage parlor. Please, we would like to book another appointment for you to come back to get what you've paid for. Are you going?
why is trying so hard to sell me this idea? If I'm rich enough, I think the outcome then would be, okay, you know what? Yeah, send your girl to my place. Let's do it at mine, you know.
Do you do home service? I'll add
Exactly.
money to it.
Exactly.